Okay. Alright, so since the browser was causing the problems, I have switched from Chrome, which is a resource hog, to Firefox. Let's see if that fixes shit. If it doesn't, then that's something on my end. But well, it's something else on my. It's all on my end, but you know. Like Chrome ain't my fault. Chrome is how Chrome is. That ain't me. That ain't my. I have nothing to do with that shit. But if Firefox causes problems, then no, not New Game Plus. Then we'll see. I got my bot set up. I got the restream set up. Yep, everything's all good. Everything is all good. On Firefox, I had to switch everything over. It's fine. We're fine. So I went back and I collected all the shit I need for. What is it? This quest, and this quest, is it? No, that one. Well, basically, pretty much every quest that required me to find shit I just found. So, fuck it. Because I figured, so I would just do that shit quick. We got like 2 hours left of content in this thing. Slaps the roof of this video game. This bad boy got like 2 hours left of content left in it. And you know what? That's fine. We gon' just do this shit. Get this boy done. Between streams, I realized that Jin was an attempt to make another egg eel. Kinda. Honorable man who was wronged by the nation we assumed to be good, or at least typically good. Really, just acting out of anger for the betrayal and the loss of life of those close to him. Like, I get it. The difference is, like, one, egg eel was actually somewhat interesting. Two, Jin's was not interesting in the slightest until this. Where now here's the thing in Torna as well. Jin just sort of exists. Like, he's not bad. Like in the base game, he was boring. He was criminally boring. In the Torna, he's there. He doesn't have much input in much situations. He just sort of does shit. He's just sort of there. And he's just there for like whatever lore to say anything. But okay, just froze for a second there. Right. It's like he's mostly just there because Laura. It was like he doesn't really add much to the situation himself. And also, you know, Egil, like we wouldn't have assumed that the Baroness was actually evil from the start. We wouldn't have just assumed that that was the instigator in the fight, because why would we assume that? It's always either the Maconis clearly sided it, or it's just like, nah, these two have just been fighting all the time. That's just how it was. And with this, the moment we meet the Pope, it's like, oh, he is evil. The moment, actually, before we even meet the Pope, we hear that, why is my phone being weird? Hello? Why? What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? I swear my phone's just being weird. Also, I realized I didn't give this stream a thumbnail. Ah, fuck it. You get to see my terrible... You get to see the terrible Union Jack that I made just to fill out some screen space because YouTube was like, nah, it has to be the right proportions. So like, I don't fucking... No, no one's going to see all of this. But then it shows up in streams, so fair enough. It was like when we first, like before we even meet Amalthus, it's like, oh, by the way, he's Malice's driver. Oh, so he's evil.
I'm something of an expert.
It's like, oh, no, you know, drivers imprint themselves upon their blades, so blades reflect their drivers when they first awake. Oh, so he's evil. Oh, okay, cool. It's like, oh no, hang on a minute. Though. Blades can be independent of drivers. We don't know. Actually, there's meet Amalthus. Oh, we've met Amalthus. Oh, he's evil. It's like, he's extremely fucking obvious. I had a fucking moment there where I thought I was fucking muted again. I am so fucking paranoid about this nonsense now. I legit believe I am always muted at this point. Since I know the Tales games are on
Shall we continue?
the playing or on your playing list, are they? Are they? Oh no, no. Okay, I just had a fucking reversal happen last time. Last time you said Trails and I read it as Tales. Right here you said fucking Tales. My brain went Trails. Nah, I ain't playing that, am I? Fuck. Since I know that the Tales games are on your playlist, I'll tell you that one of them is on sale for like $10 right now on the eShop. Is it the first one? Because currently I own Symphonia. I used to own Symphonia Dawn of the New World. I own Zisteria and Berseria. Funny thing about the Tales series, I have not played any game in the Tales series apart from Dawn of a New World, which, as you will be the first to point out, runs counter to my OCD. Because not only, like, you can get away with certain franchises like Atelier and Final Fantasy and even Tales. Every game is its own thing in a connected world or whatever. Maybe the world might not even be connected. Tales of Symphonia Dawn of a New World is directly a sequel that requires you to play the first game. I didn't notice at the time. I was unaware of this, so I just saw Dawn in the New World. Tales the series. What's Tales Symphonia Dawn in the New World? What's this? This is that looks interesting. And I played it, and all these characters were like, "Hey, it's me from the previous game." It's like, what? Hey, long time no see, buddy. I'm glad we can join up for another adventure. What? Come again? You want to run that by me? I don't quite. Who? Who? So yeah, that was a moment that just validated my OCD. It was like, oh no, I have to do it in order. I have to, no matter what. Vesperia. Oh shit. I have not played this Vesperia, obviously. Is that the bad one? Is Vesperia the bad? I know there was a bad one. Is it Xillia? Vesperia? There was a game that was like, everyone was like, nah, this is... Nah. This is not one of the good Tales games. Anthologies don't set you off. Like I wouldn't have to play Until Dawn so I could play Little Hope. Like those aren't connected. Those are just games made by the same dev in the same vein, but they're just games. That's how Anthology is fine. Tales of games though is like, how connected are they? Like Final Fantasy, I know they're not connected at all, but there are through lines, either like gameplay wise or dev wise between each of the games. Tales series, I would enjoy playing from the start, quite frankly, because that's just how I roll.
Don't have to tell me twice.
I can make exceptions, but especially if the games are numbered, it's harder to do so. Dawn of the New World was not titled. It was not titled Tales of Symphonia 2. So I was like, oh, I didn't know this was the second game, so I just played it because it looked interesting. And then I realized, oh fuck, no, this is a sequel. That's the easiest way to get me into playing a game out of sequence. If I don't know it's a sequel. If I don't know it's part of a series, I will be like, it's fine. It is what it is. But if you sit me down to play a game and then say like before I've started it, it's like, oh, by the way, this is the third game in the series, but I was like, nah. Majority of Tales games are utterly unconnected. Majority though. Majority though. Like Legend of Zelda games. I could play in whatever fucking order I want. Because I know for a fact. Nintendo hates the idea of a timeline. The timeline exists, but they hate the idea of a timeline. And even the timeline they presented, they hate that it exists and don't want to acknowledge it as much as possible. Really, as far as I'm aware, the timeline, like proper, is fan canon. Like Nintendo put out the timeline, but they don't believe it. They don't believe it. So like a Zelda game, I could be like, fine, there is no connection. Even the company themselves is like, no, fuck it, we don't care. It generally depends on how it's presented.
In the original configuration, the core is in the Titan's thorax.
I didn't mean to come here.
But the Titan hasn't shown signs of transforming yet.
You think the Aegis is taking a nap or something?
That would be fortunate for us.
I just autopiloted here, I didn't mean to do that.
That mountain ridge makes up the upper body. That's where the core should appear. It will take some time before the troops are organized. Let us go on ahead. We depart in the morning.
I wasn't looking for story here, guys.
This sucks. House sitting in the capital. I want to go with you.
You're a fucking child.
Here we go. Way lame.
I know, right?
The battle ahead is unlike any we've known before.
Malice would know take a nap. He would.
Jin, can't you tell them? I swear we won't get in the way.
You're going to die.
No. In this battle, you'd be a distraction.
Ugh.
One way to put it.
Milton, you'll be a great help to Adam if you stay in the capital.
Come on, don't you get it? You're not hearing them. Okay? You'd be no help on the battlefield. In fact, protecting you from Malos would take all my energy. But hey, I mean, if you stay here and keep Mikhail out of trouble, we'll be able to fight the way we should.
Look at her learn to be a person.
That's what they're saying.
I don't need looking after.
Mood.
See?
You understand, don't you? What you need to do to help Adam?
I'm putting $5 down. We're gonna be fighting Malos. He's gonna show the fuck up. He's gonna show the fuck up, and something's gonna go wrong. $5.
Yeah. I promise.
$5.
Great. Then we each know what we have to do.
$10.
Surprisingly diligent.
You need some help?
Nah. Just killing time.
If you want to talk, I'm not sure I'm your guy.
Keeping a journal, huh? Bridget's into it too. Is that like a thing now?
Who knows? I am what I am, and so is she.
You know, when your driver dies, you'll return to your core. It feels kind of futile.
There's nothing strange about wanting to know who you used to be once you reawaken.
You can't be sure you'll even find it though, right?
Even so, nothing's for certain, but it's some hope at least. That's a Blade's lot.
But what's the point?
To keep the bond with your driver alive.
The bond?
I guess that's a little difficult for you to understand.
Hey, don't be mean. You make it sound like I have no heart. What?
What I meant was, the true connection that's meant for you, I don't think you'll find it here.
But Adam's my driver.
Sure, he is. But I feel it's not the same somehow.
Huh?
Your real affinity lies in the future, not in the time we're in now. I
How do
can
you know
feel that
this?
in my bones.
How do you got future sight?
Blade's intuition.
You got foresight now, boy?
Kind of vague.
To change the subject, thanks for before.
What if Malos had a shoulder friend or a head friend?
We were both so hopeless with the kids.
You mean like
This I could just watch.
you mean like he had like a parrot or like a cat or something just sitting on his shoulder or something?
Myself told.
You'd be as sarcastic as him. It would be kind of hilarious though. I gotta hand in those side quests, man. Come on. Come on. Also, how do you seal away a Titan? How do you seal away a Titan's form? Also, Nani? Oh, I hope there were no towns or anything on that tail.
That's...
The Tornin Titan's true form.
Is Malos there?
There's no time. Keep moving.
Now you say that. Now you say that. I'm gonna go backwards. I'm gonna go backwards, don't mind me. Because I gotta hand in some side quests. Now that I think about it, Malos was basically the shoulder friend for Jin. Just on his shoulder, like, hey, you wanna wipe out the humans? Hey, you wanna kill them all? It'd be great, I promise. It'd be a laugh. Well, I mean, you kicked him out. That's hardly his fault. You'd definitely be something weird, like a chicken or a hamster, though. Knowing Malos. No, you don't. It'd have a mini Azerda. It'd have like a dark third Azerda. It'd just be Azerda, but with like a darker shade of fur, and the core crystal would be purple. It's just evil Azerda. Well, I've got stuff to do here, so we'll think about that. Oh no, it's over there.
It was a nice change of pace.
Alright, remind me why we're here again?
Oh yeah, he dead. He dead AF. Are you more concerned about your life? Livelihood is important. But are you more concerned about your job than the fact that someone just fucking died?
Thank you.
No. Got a new boy. No. Track your ass. We've got a few more quests to collect and then we're good. We can leave. We can leave.
There. That should do it.
This feeling like another goddamn Pokemon stream, let me tell you. Kind of pretty odd that Mithra formed a stronger bond with Rex in a what? It'd be less than a week, or like a week or two, instead of Adam over years. Yeah, in like years, man. Oh, to be fair, you know, with Adam, she was brash and whatnot, headstrong,
Much
and
appreciated.
at every step of the way, Adam was just like, "Alright, bitch, calm down. Bitch, calm down. Look, I get it. You're the yeet. Calm down. How about you stop?" Whereas with Rex, it's like, "Hey, you know what, girl, you scare me. You scare me, but I have your sister, who is like a calm version of you. So like me and her can calm you down. So it's cool." So I get it. It's funny, but I get it. Also the fact that, you know, with Rex, she actually wanted to die and kill herself. And Rex is like, nah, come on. Come on. You're more likely to be, if you grow closer to someone who stops you from committing suicide than someone who's just there to put a damper on your mood all the time. That's Rex's favorite food as well. Adam loves Rex's favorite food. That's crazy. Genetic taste buds. Hereditary taste buds is the word I meant to use. All taste buds are genetic. I meant hereditary. I don't know what the difference in awards here is, but you want to win, you'll pick the cake or whatever it is. Wait, this is... Hey, I have options in this? Ah, fuck. Also, hello. Alright, so making that wingberry cake. Alright, so I've got to get to a goddamn fire, which means we gotta leave here. I am doing fine. I believe I've fixed the issue of the internet causing my goddamn
All right, remind me why we're here
stream software to die, but I can't say with certainty. It has to be tested, but I'd rather not test it. I'd rather not do a stress test right now.
I know it'll be worth the wait.
I just need a Melosian honey. Melosian honey. Where do I get Melosian honey from?
What a pleasant stroll.
Right. Where
Maybe
shall
around
we
here?
head to
So what are a
next?
couple of flower collection points around here? For certain there were anyway.
This is becoming addictive.
Nope. The fact that the desert is that small, and literally just the way the game started, and it's like, oh, we traveled all the way to the capital, and it's like it's right there. It's like, man, this area is far smaller than you're led to believe. I want to assume the distances between any area on this Titan is actually larger than represented, because man, this Titan's small as fuck. We call this shit a country, and it's not really. It's a republic, if anything.
This is becoming addictive.
Nature makes a fine ally.
This is becoming addictive.
Nature makes a fine ally.
If you want better rewards, you want to check and make sure that. Okay. Well. Well, time to check to see if my new setup will destroy or not. What's the quest called? Ah, you know what? I've opened. Let's see if opening this new tab causes the stream to die. If not, we should be good. It's in Gormont. In Honeypot. Oh, that makes sense. Honeypot Grove. Okay. Stream is still alive. I didn't even, you know, I didn't even check the rewards, but fuck it. But fuck it. Does server count? Well, it's not server, it's sever. He could, sort of. I mean, does he talk? Did he ever? I know he probably speaks when you get him in New Game Plus. Did he ever speak in base game?
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
I don't think he ever said a word.
Aren't we intrepid?
I know the drill.
Like, it's hard to be a head or shoulder friend when you don't talk. There you go, Melosia honey. He does in Crossroads of Destiny. What the fuck is Crossroads of Destiny? What the fuck is Crossroads of Destiny? What do you know about his personality? He definitely doesn't pass the fitting on your shoulder part.
Well done, us.
He's a stand. He can work as a stand. The name of the cutscene, the last cutscene in 1. Does Sever talks in the last cutscene of 1?
Don't spoil your appetite before I'm done.
Oh, chapter 1, sorry.
Just taste it.
I'll need to rewatch that. I don't remember him talking at all. Huh. Alright. I remember it, but I'll believe you. He doesn't have much personality pre-new. Nah. Because like he shows up in the cutscenes in chapter
Even on
1.
familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
Oh, I have to do both? I have to. Oh, okay. I thought it was a goddamn choice, but I have to do both. Yeah, generic fight lines. That's all you get when you're fighting with him. I don't remember anything in the
Right.
the cutscene
Where should
though.
we head to next?
And then he shows up. He shows up when Van Damme dies, and then he gets killed along with a Brona. It's like, oh, okay, cool.
I know it'll be worth the wait.
Buffalo beast meat. You can get that. Okay. Right. Let's see if a second. Let's see if a second tab breaks it. It should be fine. Here's hoping. I switched from Chrome to Firefox like a smart boy. Yeah, the cake is the correct one. Alright. Oh, where do I get Buffalo? Buffalo beats me. Let's see here. It can be found in Torna. That's not helpful. Game. Not game. Wiki. Alright. You can talk to him on the Maelstrom too, but I don't remember what he says. Plus, his normal fight lines and pre-game plus. So he has like what, all of 10 lines?
I think it broke.
Perdio and Cressidus. Those are Mikhail and Patroclus blades, right? I could be wrong, but I think at least Perdio or is it Perdio? Whichever one is was Patroclus with the multiple weapons. I'm almost certain that one, like, you can't give him core chips. Like he can't change his weapon at all. One of them I think is like that anyway. Seeing Torna's rings remind me of seeing the Mechonis just looking around after the Awakening 1. Oh fuck, you're right. Yeah, they're just there. They just fucking there. Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright. There's like, hey, the skybox changed. Like, oh shit, yeah, okay. Where am I looking? I know where I'm looking, I'm in the wrong place.
It's a nice change of pace.
Alright, remind me why we're here again?
We're here because we need to get meat.
This is becoming addictive.
There's bunnet meat, that's not what I'm after. It just has some collection points, so I guess, because there's no other ether collection points here anyway. So let's try another area, but first off,
With all my might.
Laser focus.
because out of all of them, this is the first one that comes to mind, but it's not here, so...
Spoiling for a fight. Happy to oblige.
Alright, well, we'll just do this real quick. To get the driver combos with Haze, I have to go from Laura's break to Jen's topple. Then before Adam does his launch, I have to go back to Laura, switch to Haze. That's gonna be a thing. That's gonna be a goddamn thing.
The enemy looks to be afraid of water.
Let me magnify that for you.
Great work.
Oh no, that was topple. Okay, you wanna launch, Adam? Adam, you wanna launch? Be a bro. Adam, there we go, okay. And he got smashed by Mithra. Alright, well. You win some, you lose some.
Great.
Fantastic attack too. All right. Genesis Eagle at home. Well, no, that implies that Jane will be compelling in any way. Like let's not do it. Let's not do Eagle dirty like that. That's rude. What that was. Is this break? You sound for it.
Use this for good. Catch. Don't think you'll get away. Breaking away.
Let's take this to the next level. Soups, Jin, I need you up front.
Begin.
There's no G I'm supposed to use. It's Haze. God damn it.
Any luck?
All right. Well.
Super. Elemental burst.
May I follow?
Bridget.
Super.
Super.
Obstinate thing.
Super.
Haze, deal with them.
Cloud first.
Astounding.
How about enough? Mithra, take over.
Chroma dust.
Elemental burst.
Don't expect Emperor Hugo.
Imperial sword. Astounding.
Their defense is intact.
Astounding.
Celadon whirlwind.
My healing has gotten better. Not a whole lot, but it is doing numbers.
No mercy.
Magnificent.
Don't forget me. Be my guest, Gion.
Hidden blade. 100-year wave. Magnificent.
All right.
Enemy down.
And did you know they intended for Bone and Shoulder to be an area in one, but got cut? Oh, I knew that. I knew that. And that's why Future Connected takes place on Bone and Shoulder. So like, hey, well, we may as well. We may as well make use of it. Which honestly is it's like the best thing to do with cut content. It's like, okay, but can we bring this back later?
Onward to victory.
Whether it's retextualized or not, can we bring this back later? Because I'd like to do that. It's like, yeah, okay, you can do that. Cool. Cool.
I wish only to use this in.
You've got to kill 21 more enemies, and you've got to do 8 blade finishes. Alright. You got to use your level 1 a bunch of times. 4 specials and chain attacks because you're out for blood because you're insane. Alright. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and go through every goddamn Aether current. Where the bollocks? Buffalo beast meat. Where? Oh. Oh, okay, well that makes sense. It's dropped by the monsters. Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough then. Okay. Well, off to Torgoth we go. Melia Man was probably pretty happy. You watched Just the Pancake vid, right? I did. Every time he tries to give Melia any sort of break in her character, it's like, okay. And her dad dies, right? No. And then all her people get turned to monsters. Like every single time. Every single time something good's about to happen, it's just, and something bad. She's 88. She'll learn to live with it. Oh, so we're getting dark in here. I should turn on our light. I got my windows open, but that light be fading. This is the English weather, goddammit. I'm out here with my windows open thinking the sun would shine. The enemy that was here is gone. Why is the enemy that was here gone? Why enemy not here now? Why not here now, enemy B? Huh. Okay. Where do other buffaloes spawn then? Because I remember that one, because that's the one we saw this stream. Buffalo, let's see here. Fane buffaloes. In the first ass area of the game? Yeah, right, fair enough. No, yeah, I'm gonna go turn on the light. This is fucking dark as shit. This is dark as shit, hang on. As I commented on that, the light started getting darker. It's like, oh, okay, cool.
Right,
Clearly the sun heard me.
Alright, follow my lead.
Laura, stay
Spinning
close.
wheel!
Man, you can't kill a level 2 in one hit. What's wrong with you? There's one.